I don't think there's an offside. It's probably, I'm not sure if they're calling a foul here.
So the foul on perhaps Dike on Johnston.
Whoa, Welcome to Instant Replay for week 34. It's Halloween. I'm Andrew Wiebe with Charlie Davies. This show, as always, is presented by Cheez-Its. Let's do it, Charlie.
Let's go.
This time of year is all about points. Points. And Orlando City thought they had 3 points. 94th minute. We're in Orlando. Nashville in town. It's 1-1. Free kick. My guy, Alexander Pato. Bang. Off the post. Bang. Off the goalkeeper. Bang. It's sitting in front of the goal. Who's going to be the one to bang it home? Is it Daryl Dike? It's not. Alistair Johnson gets there. Is it Andres Pereira? It is. Goal Orlando. They're going crazy, Charlie, but wait. The goal stood as called on the field by Alan Chapman and his crew, but in his ear, Rosena Mendoza, the VAR, he says, go back and take a look. Foul on Daryl Dike. Chapman does. No goal, he says. And Orlando City Twitter comes running straight to our door, Charlie. Word from the crew is that it was the foul on Daryl Dike and Alistair Johnson. Is that a foul, Charlie? Should this goal have stood, or is it rightfully called off?
Wiebe, in my book, even in Winifred Sanderson's book, the Book of Spells, this is not a foul. Both players are making an attempt to play the ball. Alistair Johnson's facing his own goal. He's in panic mode. He's just throwing his body at Daryl Dike, who's also attempting to knock the rebound in. But it's Andres Pereira who finishes the goal. For me, this is a clear and obvious goal. I am extremely puzzled how this one is not a goal.
I'm taking a close look at this angle tweeted by Orlando City. Now, we have to say, Rosena Mendoza, the VAR, did not, and I repeat, did not have this footage. But we do. And we can see that Alistair Johnson is not playing this ball. Not in my opinion, at least. He is, as you said, just trying to get in front of Daryl Dike, who's coming on like a freight train with that ball in his sights. That is either a foul on Alistair Johnson, or, if you'd like to say no, play on, which I'm fine with, it is a goal by Andres Pereira, in my opinion. I think this goal should have stood, and had it stood, you would see Orlando City with a home game in the playoffs right now. And what do you know? We're talking about Sporting Kansas City once again. Kansas City in Minnesota, 86th minute. Emmanuel Reynoso on the sideline, waiting for the ball as he does. Here comes Amadou Dia. Oh my, Charlie, that is a tough tackle. It was not a red card on the field. The referee in this one is Victor Rivas. The VAR, Jose Carlos Rivero. Amadou Dia did not get sent off for this play, and we had a lot of people in our mentions saying he absolutely should have. I am going to side in this case with our mentions. I'll let you explain why.
In my opinion, Amadou Dia should have been sent off. Now, if you watch this play in slow-mo, Reynoso has the ball with his outside leg that's facing the touchline. His inside leg, which is the right leg that is planted on the ground, gets scissored by Amadou Dia. To my knowledge, any player that comes in with this force and scissors with both feet should be sent off. This is an extremely dangerous tackle. It is with excessive force. It could really endanger Reynoso's safety.
Those are the check marks, Charlie. A tackler challenge that endangers the safety. Check. Excessive force or brutality. For me, at the very least, excessive force. That's a check. And then any player who lunges at the opponent in challenging for the ball from the front, from the side, or behind, using one or both legs with excessive force or endangering that safety, again, check. That's serious foul play, in my opinion. I think, like you, Amadou Diaz should have been sent off. All right, let's keep it moving. A couple offside calls here. RSL San Jose, crazy game. 37th minute, Carlos Fierro finds his way on the back post, knocks it in. Is he onside or offside? Should the goal stand? John Freeman's a ref. Joe Dickerson is the VAR. And the goal stands, and I understand why. From my naked eye, I think he is onside at the back post. But even for those RSL fans who are yelling, offside, offside, there is nothing clear and obvious to overturn this goal. I think that one's well done. How about this Atlanta-Toronto play? Another offside call, Charlie. Ezequiel Barco thinks he has the golazo in the 55th minute, but it's ruled offside. What do you think?
Unlike that San Jose play, this is clear and obvious to me that Ezequiel Barco is in an offside position. He is a step behind Toronto FC's last defender.
It's week 34, folks. Every single point matters. Red Bulls up 1-0 on Montreal. Both were below the playoff line. They were tied on points. They were tied in games played. This is the starting gun to make the playoffs. And the Red Bulls might have got away with one. 94th minute, Andrew Gutman, here comes the shot. Charlie, that's a chicken wing if I ever saw one. The question is, where did it hit his arm, and is that a handball?
Editor Phil hit it for me one time. Right here, you can see that his arm moved up to block the ball. What we don't see is a definitive angle to let us know if it is in fact his elbow or arm or his shoulder. So we need more angles to see if it is clear and obvious that this wasn't handball. And with this angle, there's a hint of it, but it's not clear and obvious.
Oh, it's a pretty good hint, Charlie, but I completely agree. It is hard for us to gain anything clear and obvious from this particular footage. But what I can say, no matter what, Andrew Gutman got to be feeling a little bit lucky on that one. All right, last one for us here at Copa Tejas. 58th minute, Hector Jimenez. Pulling down the Dallas player. He gets a dog so red on this one from Silvio Petrescu, Charlie. Is that the right call?
It is the right call. Paxton Pomacall is in behind and he's close to goal. For me, this is a clear and obvious case of dog so.
Can't argue with that one. I agree with you. That little grab, that gets him. Maybe if he doesn't grab, he won't get called, but he grabbed. All right, that's it for us. Big thanks to our editor, Phil Ivanko, to our producer, Rich Hernandez, to you, the one, the only Charlie Davies. I'm Andrew Wiebe. We'll see you next time.